Okay, we are going to be making meringue cookies today. Meringue cookies are made from egg whites and sugar, and we're going to be adding some food coloring just to make it a little bit more fun. The first step is separating your eggs. I have 3 separate bowls because we need 3 separate egg whites, and if you have absolutely any yolk, whether it's in these bowls or in your big mixing bowl, your cookies will not turn out. So it's important to separate them into separate bowls, because if you already have 2 in there and then you get a little bit of yolk in there, you're going to mess it up. So we're going to do all 3 separate, and you're going to put it right into your egg separator, and you can see it kind of separating. All of the egg white is soaking down into the bottom. You could give it a little tap to get it going, and then it's just going to fall to the bottom. Alright, so I cracked my 3 eggs, and you can see over here, these 2 are fine, but this one has some yolk. So not only am I not going to use this mixture, but I cannot use this bowl at all because of the egg yolk. So you would have to grab a brand new fresh bowl, put your egg separator in there, and start this one over. The next step, after you have your 3 egg whites into your bowl, remember there can be absolutely no yolk residue, anything like that. You're going to go ahead and put in your stand mixer. You might have a little bit, the one that you're using might look a little bit different, but they all work the same. So you need to raise the bowl, and you're using the whisk attachment because the whisk adds air, and then you're going to let it sit until you see stiff peaks, and we will show you what that looks like. Alright, once your egg whites have been in the mixer for a little bit, you can come over here and you can kind of see, it kind of looks like a cloud. It should be able to stand on its own. So if you take like a spoon or something, it's not dripping. Okay, this is called stiff peaks. See, it's kind of tough to get. So now you're going to very, very slowly, it's important that you slowly add the sugar in as you go. If you overdo it, it's not going to combine. So you're just going to do a little bit at a time and let it mix. And it should be nice and glossy when you're done. Alright, I added my 3/4 cup of sugar very slowly into the bowl. And as you can see, it's very glossy. And you can see that there's peaks in there. So if you would like, you can add in some food coloring. All you need is a very little drop. You don't want too much because we don't want it to be too liquidy. Add a little drop in there. And then you're going to get the mixer going again to incorporate it thoroughly. So just a nice little hint of pink. And then I will show you how to scoop it onto the pan. Alright, so I just took my bowl off the mixer. As you can see, we have some peaks in there. They kind of look like waves. That means it's perfect. It looks nice and glossy. So now I'm going to take 2 of my measuring spoons and dip it in there. Doesn't matter how big, we just want them to be remotely the same size, and plop them on. Kind of feels like Cool Whip. It's very airy. It actually has like 0 weight to it. Get it on there the best as you can into a circle. Kind of spread it around if you need to. And then once your pan is filled, you will put them in the oven for 30 minutes. Alright, our timer just went off on our meringues, and we're cooking these at a super low heat. It's 225 degrees. So they might need a little bit longer than 30 minutes, but the point is you want to cook them slow at a low heat. These look great because they held their shape, but one way to tell is stick a toothpick in and it should come out completely dry, which it did. And another thing you could do is kind of get your pan on your stovetop, and then you should be able to peel them right off. Enjoy!